I'm a 15-year-old day trader, and this is how I made $726.25 today paper trading MES. So I started off by getting my bias, which was pretty much a retracement and bullish, but then as market opened, I kind of leaned towards bearish, which ended up being right. So I went then to the 4-hour, where I pretty much marked out a very big liquidity pool that we have been constantly trading into, which was essentially this pool right here. As you can see, we have been consistently respecting it, but then today we had a huge bearish move, even though today's bias was bullish, which did still occur. Now, what did I do? I went to the 50-minute, and from there, I kind of just watched price play out, as this trade was right around market open, as that was the time I had. Now let's get to 9:30. Wow, big rip there. Okay. Now let's just go to the 1 minute. What did I see on the 1 minute that caused me to take and win this trade? Well, I took this trade right here, as I saw here that we pretty much had just swept recent the NYAM from yesterday, and I thought that we might end up targeting lows. Now, I will tell you what went good and what went wrong. One, the trade went good, obviously, as I won. But why did I take this trade? Well, I started as we saw this liquidity get swept, and then what do we see? Well, for my strategy, I saw this immediate bearish fair value gap get in place, which was also getting respected the first time. Now, where was my breaker structure? My breaker structure was right off of these lows, right around here, which was actually right there. Yes, it's right there. And then once I got that breaker structure, I was pretty much now waiting for my second retracement, which I did end up getting. Now, on this second retracement right here is where I entered my short. How did I enter? Well, right here, put my entry right there at that fair value gap. Stop loss, I like to put a little bit above the liquidity just in case price wants to draw back up a little bit. And then what did I target? Targeted previous liquidity right here. Now, this isn't fully right. Yeah, there we go. Targeted previous liquidity for this beautiful, it was around a 2RR trade. That again, it made this $700 something. Now, why did I target this, and where did I take my partials? Well, I took partials at this swing low and this, just to make sure that we end up break even, if not in profit, to keep maxing the probability, as I don't like moving my stop loss up anymore, as I've been, pretty much fucked sometimes, as it will retrace into that stop loss, stop me out at break even, and then go to take profit. So I kind of stopped doing that, and now I just take the partials instead. Now, as you can see, after this price retraced into my entry, I pretty much, this is why I entered actually there, because that's where price entered me at. So yeah, it was around 2.2 RR, but price kind of perfectly went down. Now, what could I have done better? Well, I wanted to take pretty much trade there, as I don't want to go for some crazy RRs. I wanted to keep my high probability and not risk a reversal. But I could have took it probably here, thinking we were going to maybe sweep out this liquidity and take out this fair value gap and inverse it, as well as then go for the New York PM and AM session lows from yesterday, which we ended up sweeping and pretty much coming all the way down. Now it looks like we're even heading to like Monday or Tuesday's NYAMs. Now, why did I take my full, take profit there though? Well, I took it there because not only was this the fair value gap, but I'm pretty sure this was also where previous lows rested. Yeah, there's something, I honestly forget. But yeah, there's something there where I just didn't want to risk that reversal where I could randomly, get the break even. But overall, that was a great trade. My strategy played out. I was honestly completely emotionless. I waited patience. I didn't enter with market. I entered with my limit for that trade. And great trade today. And I think I'm going to go back unfunded tomorrow, as I'm going to Florida for the next few days, so I could trade every day and not be rushed in school. But that was the trade today. If you're in the Discord, you saw my signal saying that I was going to enter the short, saying where. I said my bias. But that was today, February 11th, 2026, and see you on the next trade recap.